The mirror in the attic. In a small quiet town, there was an old Victorian house that had been abandoned for decades. When Sarah and her family moved into the house, they were drawn to its charm and history, unaware of the secrets it held. While exploring the attic, Sarah discovered an ornate, antique mirror draped in a dusty sheet. Curious, she pulled the sheet off, revealing an intricately carved frame and a glass surface that seemed unusually pristine despite its age. It was beautiful but eerie, as if it held a dark secret. That night, Sarah's sleep was disturbed by a chilling whisper that seemed to come from the attic. She tried to ignore it, attributing it to the creaks and groans of an old house settling. But the whispering grew louder, turning into urgent, insistent voices. Unable to sleep, she decided to investigate. She climbed up to the attic, the air thick with an oppressive silence. The mirror's surface was foggy, reflecting her anxious face. As she reached out to wipe it clean, she felt a cold breeze and heard a faint, disembodied giggle. Suddenly, the whispering stopped, and Sarah saw something unsettling in the mirror's reflection, a shadowy figure standing behind her. Heart pounding, she spun around, but there was no one there. When she turned back, the figure was gone. She could only see her own terrified reflection. Desperate to understand, Sarah researched the house's history. She learned about a tragic event that had occurred decades earlier. A family had been found dead in the house, their bodies inexplicably contorted as if in terror. The only thing missing was the family's prized mirror, which had never been found. Returning to the attic, Sarah noticed something different. The mirror now reflected not just her, but the entire attic, an attic that was otherwise empty. In the mirror, she saw the figure again, standing closer now. Its eyes were hollow and dark, filled with a silent, unspoken malice. The whispering started again, louder and more frantic, and Sarah realized it was not just whispering, but pleading. The mirror seemed to be a portal, showing glimpses of something trapped within. The figure reached out, its hand pressing against the glass as if trying to break free. Terrified, Sarah covered the mirror with the sheet once more. The whispering ceased immediately, replaced by a heavy, suffocating silence. She and her family moved out the next day, unable to explain the sense of dread and the disturbing images they had encountered. Years later, the house was sold again. The mirror, still hidden under that dusty sheet, was left in the attic. To this day, no one dares to uncover it, for fear that what is trapped within might find a way out. Hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like another story or something different, just let me know.